Hello and welcome to Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Claire from the Chattanooga Public Library. Preschool Storytime is for children ages 3 to 5, but everyone is welcome. Today we are going to be reading about rabbits. But before we do that, grown-ups, I'd love it if you would fill out the survey that's linked in the description box below. It helps us know how we're doing and how we can serve you better. All right, are you ready for books about rabbits? And what do rabbits like? Miss Claire's favorite vegetable, carrots. Our first book is Too Many Carrots by Katie Hudson. Is there such a thing as too many carrots? Looks like there might be. And this is published by Capstone Young Readers. And here's our first page. Look at all that. He's got cookbooks. He's got Keep Calm and Carrot On. He's growing carrots. He's got a carrot seat cover. He loves carrots. Rabbit loved carrots. He collected them wherever he went. Rabbit was proud of his collection and burrowed it away in his cozy hole. Uh-oh. But Rabbit had a problem. A big problem. What do you think his problem was? Too many carrots. He couldn't sleep. His cozy hole was too crowded to live in. I need a place to sleep, Rabbit told Tortoise. You could share my house, Tortoise offered. It looks cozy and snug, Rabbit said. Maybe it's a little too snug for two, suggested Tortoise. Oh, not at all, said Rabbit. Do you think that looks a little too cozy and snug for two? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Ouch. Ah! Crash. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well, perhaps we can stay in Bird's nest, said Rabbit. My nest is quite small, Rabbit, said Bird. I'm sure we will all fit, replied Rabbit. Rabbit hauled all his carrots up the tree. Whoa, groaned Tortoise and Bird as the branch wobbled and swayed. That's a lot of weight for that branch, isn't it? Crash! It snapped. I'm so sorry, Bird. Now 3 of us don't have a place to sleep, said Rabbit. You can sleep in my house, offered Squirrel. Oh, thank you, Squirrel. How kind of you, said Rabbit. I don't think any more carrots will fit, Rabbit, said Squirrel. Just a few more, Rabbit replied. Uh-oh, whimpered Tortoise, Bird, and Squirrel. Creak, crack, crash. They are all at the bottom, aren't they? Now 4 of us don't have anywhere to sleep, grumbled Squirrel. You can sleep at my house, called Beaver. It has plenty of space. Great! I can bring even more carrots, Rabbit said with a smile. But with all your carrots, we can't fit inside, said Beaver, a bit bewildered. Just then the rain started. Tortoise shivered. Bird whimpered. Squirrel squeaked. And Beaver heard a terrible rumble as his house collapsed. Oh, no, my house, yelled Beaver. Oh, no, my carrots, cried Rabbit. Ah! No, they're all floating away, aren't they? Crash, the friends groaned as they swept up onto the riverbank. Rabbit felt terrible. His friends were cold, tired, and homeless, and it was all his fault. Even worse, Rabbit still had all his carrots and his house. And that's when he realized there was only one thing to do. Share everything with his friends. After all, carrots carrots weren't for collecting, they were for sharing. And sharing made everything better. That's too many carrots. Too many carrots, but just the right amount of friends for them, right? And that's a fun one. That was a new one. And now I have a flannel about carrots. We have, I need 2 hands for 6 crunchy carrots. And a bunny is going to come along and eat them. Can you make a little bunny with your hand? Little bunny? And you can help Miss Claire. All right. 6 crunchy carrots growing in the ground. Along came a bunny without a sound. She pulled on the top as hard as she could. Out came an orange carrot. And can you rub your tummy? Was that good? Now what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crunchy carrots growing in the ground. Along came our bunny, not making a sound. She pulled on the top as hard as she could, and pop! Out came a blue carrot. Was it good? 4 crunchy carrots growing in the ground. Along came a bunny without a sound. She pulled on the top, as hard as she could. And out popped a yellow carrot. Was it good? 3 crunchy carrots growing in the ground. Along came our bunny, not making a sound. She pulled on the top as hard as she could, and out popped a white carrot. Was it good? 2 crunchy carrots growing in the ground. Along came a bunny, not making a sound. She pulled on the top as hard as she could, and out popped a red carrot. Was it good? 1 crunchy carrot growing in the ground. Along came the bunny, not making a sound. She pulled on the top as hard as she could, and out popped a purple carrot. Was it good? No crunchy carrots growing in the ground. Along came a farmer, making a big sound. Where are all my carrots? We know where they went. Did you know that carrots grow in all of these different colors? We had orange, blue, yellow. Whoops, the blue one kind of slipped. It's a long, skinny one, isn't it? Yellow, white, red, and purple. That's a lot of pretty colors for carrots, isn't it? And thank you for helping me with that one. I think we should sing too. Are you ready for a rhyming we will go? I got a new rhyme for you today. So we're going to sing a rhyming we will go, a rhyming we will go. We'll catch ya and put him in a, and then we'll let him go. All righty. We'll do the ones we've done before we'll do, and we'll save the new ones for last. So, you ready? We have an owl, and the owl has a towel. We have a duck and a truck. We have a parrot, and of course, a carrot. And here's our new one. We have a bunny. We're going to call him a bunny. Could be a rabbit, but bunny rhymes with honey. So I'm going to take off my animals, and then we will start. A rhyming we will go, a rhyming we will go. We'll catch an owl and put him on a towel, and then we'll let him go. A rhyming we will go, a rhyming we will go. We'll catch a duck and put him in a truck, and then we'll let him go. A rhyming we will go, a rhyming we will go. We'll catch a parrot and give him a carrot. Let's move him up a little. And then we'll let him go. A-rhyming we will go. A-rhyming we will go. We'll catch a bunny and give him some honey. And then we'll let him go. A-rhyming we will go. A-rhyming we will go. It's all pretending. In the end, we always let them go. Thank you. So what do we have? We have owl and towel, duck and truck, carrot and parrot and carrot, bunny and honey. Thank you for singing along with me. It's always fun when you sing with me. It helps me too. Our next book is called Hooray for Hoppy, and it is a book about the 5 senses. And this is by Tim Hopgood. And it is published by Farrar, Straus, Giroux. Hoppy woke up bright and early. He wiggled his nose and sniffed the air. Perhaps today's the day, he thought. But as he hopped to the top of his hole, he saw that the world was covered in snow. Too cold, he said, and he hopped back to bed. The next morning, when Hoppy hopped to the top of his hole, his nose felt cold and the grass felt crunchy. Too icy, he said, and he hopped back to bed. A few days later, Hoppy woke up much earlier than usual. Perhaps today's the day, he thought. He twitched his nose. The air smelled fresh. Perhaps today really is the day that spring arrives. So Hoppy hopped down the hill to see if it was true. Hooray, said Hoppy as he heard the birds singing. It sounds like, I gotta cut my hair. It sounds like spring has sprung. Hooray, said Hoppy as he sniffed the pretty flowers. It smells like spring has sprung. Those are beautiful flowers. Hooray, said Hoppy as he watched the lambs in the meadow. It looks like spring has sprung. Hooray, said Hoppy as he nibbled the fresh green grass. It tastes like spring has sprung. I see a ladybug, a couple of butterflies. Hip, hip, hooray, said Hoppy as his feet touched the warm ground. It even feels like spring has sprung. Today really is the day, thought Hoppy. He couldn't wait to see his friends. But when he reached the top of the hill, nobody was there. Do you know what rabbits do to call each other? So he thumped his back feet as hard and loud as he possibly could, and what happened? The rabbits came out. Hooray, shouted all the rabbits as Hoppy leaped high in the air. Spring had definitely and most wonderfully sprung. And these are our 5 senses. Hearing. Do you remember what Hoppy heard? Tweet, tweet, tweet. Smell. Do you remember what he smelled? The flowers. Good job. Sight. What do we see with our eyes? What do you remember what Hoppy saw? The lamb. Taste. We taste with our tongues. What does Hoppy taste? The fresh green grass. And touch. We touch with our hands a lot, but Hoppy touched with his feet. And what did his feet touch? The ground. And those are our 5 senses. And that's hooray for Hoppy. Now we've got some bunnies who are doing something they probably shouldn't be doing. They just might be jumping on the bed. So we have, there's Mama. We have 5 little bunnies that have taken their baths. They have put on their pajamas. Put this, and they're brushed their teeth and they're getting ready for bed. But before Mama can get them into bed, do you know what they're doing? You are absolutely right. Let's put this one over here. Put this one up here. They are jumping on the bed. So can you help me with 5 little bunnies jumping on the bed? One fell off and bumped his head, and Mama's going to call the doctor, and the doctor says, no more bunnies jumping on the bed. Okay? 5 little bunnies jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. Here's our mama. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more bunnies jumping on the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4 little bunnies jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more bunnies jumping on the bed. 3 little bunnies jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more bunnies jumping on the bed. 2 little bunnies jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more bunnies jumping on the bed. 1 little bunny jumping on the bed. She fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more bunnies jumping on the bed. Oh my goodness, that's poor Mama. She's got to get these bunnies to sleep, doesn't she? So she gets them all to bed, and she says, thank goodness, it's way past bedtime. They still look like they're jumping, but they're actually going to go fast asleep. And so Mama can finally go to bed too. Are you ready for one more book? We have Little White Rabbit by Kevin Henkes. And it is published, let's see, by Green Willow Books. And here's our little white rabbit. Little White Rabbit hopped along. When he hopped through the high grass, he wondered what it would be like to be green. Would you like to be green? I don't think I would like to be green. It's a green bunny. There's a green turtle, a green frog, a green fish, a grasshopper, a caterpillar, butterflies. Oh my goodness. When he hopped by the fir trees, he wondered what it would be like to be tall. Let's see how tall. Look how tall he is. When he hopped over the rock, he wondered what it would be like not to be able to move. I don't think I could sit still for that long, this long. The sun's high in the sky, it's raining, the sun sets, the cloud. Could you sit in one spot all day long? Miss Claire couldn't. When he hopped under the butterflies, he wondered what it would be like to flutter through the air. Woo, that would be fun. I would like to fly with the butterflies. When he hopped past the cat, he was too frightened to wonder anything. So he turned around and hopped as fast as he could. Soon Little White Rabbit was home. He still wondered about many things, but he didn't wonder who loved him. That's his mama and all his brothers and sisters. And that's Little White Rabbit. Thank you so much for joining me and for helping me tell stories about rabbits and bunnies and carrots. I miss you all. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.